What's up, HF fam? So I wanted to give you guys a quick little rundown, sort of a tutorial or a how-to to set up the MoneyMaker Solo. So you've just gotten it in the mail. It comes in our awesome little cotton bag, which you can use for lots of stuff. It's in here, so now what do you do? So I wanted to give you guys kind of a rundown just to make it easier for you, just to help you with some of the steps. So you pull it out, and the first thing you'll notice is it's got the stabilizer strap here, and then you've got the slider with the screw attached and the safety catch, and then the belt anchor. You can take the belt anchor off if you want, because this is going to attach to your belt, not actually onto the strap itself. So you can set it to the side, and then the next thing you want to do is take the screw off and put it on your camera. So the cool thing about our screws, and it's one of our patents that we have, you'll notice when you look at that screw there's a discoloration in the threading. That's basically built-in thread lock. So as you screw that in, you'll feel that. You'll feel it hit a notch. We'll just kind of force through it and keep screwing it in, and it gets tighter as you screw it in. You can kind of feel that work. So you screw that in, and then the next thing is on the safety catch comes a little split ring, and I already took mine off just to save time, but you'll take the split ring off here and put it to the left side lug mount of your camera, because that's what you'll hook the safety catch to. And then the next thing is just a matter of putting it on and making sure it fits properly. The way I like to do it is the front of the strap here is the extra D-ring and the logo. That's the front. The back of the strap is where you're going to get these two foldovers here where it's a different color, and the buckle. So that's to signify that this is the back end of the strap, because it's easy if you're in a hurry just to throw it on and put it on backwards. So I wanted to make some visual cues to help you when you grab it, you know exactly what the front and the back is so you can throw it on quickly. And I'm going to want to put this curvature on the strap here. That's going to be curving around the neck. That's how it's most comfortable. I always take the stabilizer strap and unhook it from the front side and leave it hooked into the back. So then it's just a matter of when I put it on, I'll just reach back and grab it right there, and then just pop it onto the top D-ring. You have the top D-ring, and then you got the second D-ring, which that's there for sunglasses or any of our cell pouches. You can hook there, just hook things to this bottom D-ring. The top is where you're gonna hook that stabilizer strap. So now you got the strap on, and you've already put your screw to the camera that you want to use. Let's go ahead and clip that on. And you're gonna want the safety catch to be on the left side of the buckle, of the shackle, so you can hook it to the left side lug mount of your camera. This keeps the safety outside of your grip. It's not in the way of your hand or grip. So that's how that installs. And then the next part is the belt anchor. So you'll notice there's this little notch here. It'll hook onto your belt, and then you've got the small shackle. This is going to clip onto the big opening on the shackle where the camera is. You're going to hook it in right there. And see, that's what's actually going to anchor it to your belt, to your hip, to keep your camera from bouncing around. And then when you pull that tab, you're going to be free to shoot. So you'll take this and just pop this on your belt. And I like to put it like sort of on the back right side, but in the back, because I don't want my camera in the front. I want to keep my camera kind of behind me a little bit. So I'll put that there, and then it's just a matter of just taking that little shackle and putting it in right there. And when you pop it in, you're locked in. Do anything you want, bend down, tie your shoes, do whatever. That camera ain't going nowhere until you're ready to shoot. And so I'm going to pull that little leather tab right there, and then the camera's free. So that's basically how you work the Solo. Now let's talk about fit. The best, for me, I like for the strap to be just above your belt line. That keeps your camera just below your belt. You don't want your camera sitting too high up or too low. If the camera, I see a lot of straps where the cameras are sitting really low. Well, that's just not going to be comfortable. That's in the way. When you kneel down, your camera's going to be hitting things. You want to keep your cameras pretty high up on the body. Otherwise, the camera's just in the way, and overall, it's just going to be uncomfortable. So I'll go ahead and take that off, and we can talk about the fit. All right, so I got the strap off, and we'll put it to the back side here. I'll show you the back. The first thing that I like to do is I want to move out these belt keepers out of the way, push them out, and you'll notice on our Conway buckle, this is another one of our patents, it's got 3 posts on it, not just one. So it's got built-in locks on it. You can see how that leather is just stuck on that buckle there, so it's locked in, not going to come out. And at first that's going to feel pretty tight, kind of hard to get off, and you want it to be kind of tight. So you just manhandle it. Don't worry about messing up the leather. You're not going to mess it up. But it'll be tight at first, but after a couple of times, the leather kind of softens up a bit. But the main thing is you want to break it like a stick. You're going to kind of pull it off that post and break it down. When you do that, it'll pop it off that post there. And then when that's free, then you're gonna just feed it out. And then now you can take this buckle and put it on any hole you want to loosen it or to tighten it, whatever's gonna fit best on you. Again, we don't want the cameras too low or too high. We want it kind of sitting right around here where it's real natural to grab. So for me, I wear a size small and I keep it around the middle of the strap. So it's set up there. So then I'm just gonna push it through, put it on that first post in, and then pull it tight. And it'll just, you'll see it just sort of, you kind of gotta pull it in there and you'll see it pop onto all the posts there, and then you're locked in. And so I like to keep my belt keepers, I like to position one at the bottom of the strap and then one at the top like that where there's a little bit of distance, and then I'm all set. And then there's a couple of different ways where you can put it on. I showed you my favorite way, but another way that people do is they'll actually keep the stabilizer strap connected at all times, and then they'll just sort of, they'll just put it on over their head like this. And then that way they didn't have to take off the, you don't have to take off the stabilizer, it's just on. I prefer to take it off and on that front side, but that's one of the ways that people do it. So again, that's just a quick little setup and tutorial for the Solo strap. If you guys have any questions, shoot us an email. Enjoy it.